Hello everybody, this is ZigZagZog coming to you from somewhere in this world, and yes, the final mission is here, but I'm not quite ready for it. I noticed a few of the people I want to take out, Nikolai, Carpethia, on this particular ship and others, are not at full health and or full stamina, and this tends to be a longer mission where we need everybody to be 100%. So what I'm going to do, there's 3 ships I'm going to need to fly, and we're going to go down to the tip of South America. I think that's the closest base with a med bay and every stamina building and anything else we need to get this team as quickly back into shape. So the gift is going to fly down there. And I've already picked out and I know who I want to take. So there's only 3 ships I have to fly down there to get people healed up that I want to take. And this is another one, the McKinley. And fortunately, we do have some ships that are full strength. Well, I don't think I'm taking anybody on this one. These are all unnamed defenders, and Alan Rickman didn't make the cut. And the elusive is all at full strength. We're taking some from there. There's the other ship, the Overwatch 2. So we're going to fly this one down there and get everybody on these 3 ships to 100%. That way, anybody we want to take out is at 100%. And as soon as I start flying, I am absolutely going to edit it out until they get... So all you know is we went down there and got fixed up, and then we're back. The other thing I'm going to do while they're on their way down there is just to upgrade the one technician we're bringing along is come down here, and it's a bit down here somewheres. There we go, the rattlesnake. We'll kind of upgrade with a couple of rattlesnakes also and build those as we're flying. That's really the only thing I can think of that we need built right at the moment. Maybe I'll just build a few more, since they aren't instant in the base game here, if I can find them. The purification grenades, if I haven't passed them already. It's not like cost is anything for us. I don't need any more ancient weapons as far as I can tell. We're in pretty dang good shape, so this is how we're going to go out. Let's get everybody flying. I will edit out the flight and the healing, and as soon as we're just about back here, we'll cut back in. Alrighty then, we're back. Let's get we're just about here. I told you I'd bring you back because we're just about there, so that's what I've done. The only thing of significance that happened on our trip down and back is New Jericho Haven was attacked and destroyed. I didn't even see who attacked them, so I wasn't going to do anything about it anyway. Let's get on to the final mission and get ourselves equipped. Alright, the Master's Tools. The Palace is the final step toward the Yugathian entity's triumph, but it's also its biggest weakness. With the help of Synedrion, we will storm the palace and inject the receptacle with a retrovirus that will allow us to seize control of the Pandora virus and use it to terraform the Earth. So I already know who I'm taking out on this thing, and Shane Marine Grunt, you are one of them. Cecil, I've decided there were 3 technician options, and Cecil, you won the coin toss. Pretty much, that's how I made my choices. And we're not taking anybody low level. In fact, Cecil, you're the only, just because I wanted a technician along on this for healing potential, you're the only non-level 7 going out on this. So feel lucky. You, Takeda, got the nod. Joe Marotta got the nod. Callum, Sicknote, Robertson got the nod. Drumax, Robbie, Zaso, Michael Romanov, and there's one more out there. Who was it that I had chosen? Nikolai. Okay, so there's the team that we're taking out, all 9 of them. And now it's just a matter of going through and making sure we're equipped, cross-classed if we need it, upgraded if we need it. It's the final check. It's the final time to get out there. And you know what I'm going to do with you, Marine Grunt? It doesn't seem fitting for a Marine Grunt, but it felt good, or it felt right that you would become, just so we have a frenzy ability on the team. You're going to get cross-classed with a priest. There we go. I'm not necessarily going to spend a ton to pick up a lot of these perks here. What I am going to do is mutate your head and give you the frenzy ability just to speed everybody up on this map. So it's going to look a little weird with the Marine Grunt looking like that right now, but that's what we're going with. on this move. And then it's just a matter of, do we want, which one of these do we potentially want to pick up? Mind Crush could come in handy. Maybe a Panic, maybe a Mind Control, but what we'll do is we'll take one more sweep through once we cross-class anyone else we want. The main thing I needed on you was the Frenzy Head. And then if we have leftover SP after doing everything else we want, something like Mind Crush will be a luxury. So we'll see. All right, Cecil, we, in the process, constructed a couple more turrets for you, and we're going to bring those along. In fact, is that enough turrets? Is that all the turrets I need? Well, we do have some strength we can dole out, because there's, I don't know that I was also thinking of cross-classing you with an infiltrator, just so after you drop off all the turrets, but that's a lot of strength to have to build you up. But as you can see, I put this here just so you could have a ammo-less weapon available. So let's just do it. It's the only reason I'm doing it, because otherwise you would have a weapon that would just run out of ammo. In fact, we'll kind of mix up the turrets. So early on, we'll see what we need as we start placing them down. And there, you now have proficiency. Now we're going to spend a little more strength for you. Yeah, I don't know if I want to spend that much on the strength. And so really, I'm only doing this so I can carry the spider drone weapon. And you don't even have it, so I got to go get it. So just because you don't quite have the strength I was hoping for, we do have the spider drone weapon, and we have some backup spider drones, because you'll be able to remote control those also. And being one over encumbered, I don't think that bothers me too much. So this is how we're going to equip you. So because you can always remote control also the spider drones once we have the turrets out there. So that's the plan with you. Now we'll get down to our next soldier that's going. And you Takeda, that's coming to you. And the only thing I thought we might do, and here you can tell we never got the goo technology. That's why you have goo legs, which obviously I learned too late. You didn't need, because you could jet jump out of the goo. So that was kind of a waste of cybernetics. But this is only season 2. We were still learning the game a little bit back then. So many mistakes are made along the path, aren't they? The only thing I'm thinking about you is for when we get close to the end boss is potentially picking up, say, Berserker and the one Berserker class perk, so you can just blam, blam, blam a lot of shots with that weapon into the entity is kind of what I'm thinking. And then maybe put you a non-daze head on there. You know, it's, who knows? We have stuff to spend. Let's just spend it till we run out. How about that? And then the one thing I was talking about is Adrenaline Rush. And we'll do that. And we're all of a sudden scarily close to running out of SP, but, you know, we're here to spend it all. So that's what I'm doing with you. And then we are going to mutate your head so you are immune to daze. That comes with that one. And there you go. It kind of lessens your aim a little bit, unfortunately, but I think we'll be close enough to that big ol' entity that's not going to matter if we are able to use that weapon the way I hope coming up. So there's what we did with you, for better or worse. Joe Marotta, I can't think of anything else we need to do for you at the moment except spend some SP, max, so strengthen up. There we go. Callum, Sicknote, you are going out on this one, and we're just going to do that and spend you some strength to build you up. As far as weaponry, what is this? No, we don't need to capture anything anymore. So how about we just ammo you up, I guess. Yeah, I just don't know what the best course of option is here. What we can do is this considered, this chamber we're going into, a nighttime thing where we need night vision? I'm not 100% sure, so we'll go back. Any people left over, we'll give you some night vision to help us out, just in case. And Drumax, you have a mist repellent. I guess we'll keep that on you, just so if we need it, we can clear some mist. And you got your ancient weapon. You're fine on weapons. And we're just going to give you a pop of strength. Robbie, Zaso, you're heading out on this one. Also, I just wanted a second guy to launch with their rebuke on the mission. And other than that, we're just going to do that, and you're ready to go. Then we're taking Michael Romanov. You're the last one. You have your ancient weapon. You have weapons. And so we can look at a few folks. We have this Virophage kit, which would appear to be a better healing kit than a regular med kit. So where we have the options, we'll go back and switch out some med kits and spread these Virophage ones around. I think I have at least 3 remaining. Yeah, we do. So now that we know who's going, we've kind of spent the will. We've cross-classed where we felt we needed to. And at this point, I technically could squeeze in another cross-class, but I think we'll look at stats as we run through one more time. Okay, Nikolai, is there anything else you really need to carry? Well, since you're running around near the front of the map, what we will do is give you one of these to carry. And you have the night sensor module. Shane Marine Grunt, you can't wear any of the modules available. What I may do for you is we'll switch out one of your med kits. So someone with some speed and dash ability can get out there. What we are going to do is at the end, I'm not going to cross-class anymore, but we will give you... Why don't we give you Mind Crush, just in case the opportunity arises. I'll probably even forget that we have it to use it. And with that in mind, we'll up your will and do that. Cecil, nothing really else to load you down with. You, Takeda, you're looking good. Joe Marotta, we're just going to switch one out on you since you're also a speed guy, can get around to heal potentially if we need it. And let's go look at some night vision real quick. I don't know if you can wear one on this helmet. Yes, you can. How about that? Okay, you got the modified head, so you can't wear any of these contraptions. And Michael Romanov will give you a night vision just in case that needs to be on there. So, okay, everybody's equipped now. Everybody's chosen. This is the final step. All items, well, who cares? If we want something on the battlefield, we got to go pick it up if we're running out of stuff. But we all got ancient weapons, so we aren't going to run out of ammo. At least with one of our weapons. So, we're ready to go. Big breath. Let's get down there. Alrighty, guys, here we are. Let's go see. There is the wall, and we know that on the other side of this wall, there's a mega mass of enemies that we have to deal with. And then once we deal with them, our passageway opens in here to get down way back here to the final target. So it's a long mission, a lot of enemies. I think it's time. Do we just get them moving? I think what we'll do here, I think we have to pick this up. This is what we're looking to inject over towards the end. So let's get everybody frenzied to start off. And I think, where are you? I should be able to see your wild head. There we go, Shane Marine Grunt. Let's get everybody frenzied. Very good. Now what we're going to do is kind of get everybody up to this corner area to get ready to pounce around and get things going. So that's kind of the thought process that we're going to take. Joe Marotta, I think we'll get you kind of right up to the wall. Ready to swing around with your speed and whatnot, your abilities that you bring to the table. And we'll stay there without peeking. How about that? Now, I probably want someone else that's somewhat speedy. Maybe you, Nikolai, you'll carry the injection. So you can run up and do the injection when it's necessary and required. So we'll get you over here. Pick that up. And how about that? We aren't even over encumbered. So let's bring you up here also. Ready to pounce. And everybody else. Cecil, I think we'll bring you wide. I don't know that we quite will have the range to toss a turret right off the bat. So we're just bringing you as far as we can. And that's you running in a frenzied state. So even frenzied, you're not the speediest. We'll bring you over this way, Robbie Zaso. It may or may not give us vision on something around the corner. I don't know. And guess what? We just saw something. But it's pretty far back there. I don't think it's anything we have to worry about yet. So what we'll do is just make sure we get everybody positioned as best as possible to get moving forward and doing some damage. And they're both pretty far away. I'm not too concerned about them. And I think we're pretty far back, so that's not an issue. Now snipers would be nice, given what we're seeing, to have lined up for some shots without moving if that ends up being needed.
Catch me if you can.
And we have I brought only 2 snipers. Hopefully that will be enough for us. I'll bring you right here. Thank you, Michael Romanov. And then Shane Marine Grunt, I'm not going to spend any more will on you at the moment. We're just going to run you this way. And then finally we have you, Takeda. We're going to jump you over here also for some potential for a boom blast around the corner should we need it also. And we could move you kind of wide. I'm actually going to bring you wide. And we're seeing more, and they're all distant. So my guess is they don't see us yet. And yeah, that's pretty far back. And I am hoping beyond hope that our little old goo friend back here, and or bomber friend, yeah, our old goo friend has not seen us yet either. So we've seen a number of enemies already around the corner. And I don't want to block these guys, Robbie Zaso. So I think, and I don't want to get in the way of potential sniper shots, so I'm just going to leave you right there for now. And we're kind of going to play it like this. In fact, I'm going to even bring you out here, Drumax, just so you aren't bottlenecked in there either. I think we're, based on what we've seen, we're far enough away to be seen by them, I hope. And your perception sees, so we got a lot of Arthrons as our early vision is showing us. So, oh, we're seeing a lot out there. And the Siren more than likely can mind control us, but like I said, they should be, at least his first turn, and let's hope that's the case, at a distance.
Here I am. Let's do this.
Yeah, they are at a distance. In fact, they did not even move. So, one thing we have to look at is we do have a couple folks here. In fact, I even have you, since you're near the front, that is has the ability. So we can safely send a stick dude out against this little mob here, because we do have some... yeah, we also have a little tar shadow out there. So we do have some, which is hard to tell in the dark light here. But yeah, I did notice it. And we may end up having more as we go. We'll see. So my first thought is, since this is still the vanilla version where we get the fun of the stick dudes, we'll probably send a stick dude forward. We also have Onslaught, like I said, which I can use from here. And then if I can onslaught around here, we should then be close enough to do some mega damage right here. So I think that's what we'll do. In fact, I might even dash you just to be able to get you farther in there. And by going around the corner, we potentially are going to activate a whole bunch, Scylla's included, more Chirons, Tritons, you know how this final mission goes. So let's just get you up there, Drumax. Yep, that's pretty much what we expected. The only thing I'm surprised so far, and there are 2 Scyllas, although I'm only seeing 1 at the moment. Where am I? I guess I should rotate the map to find the other one. Oh, he's very close. Oh, he's very close. Okay, so I do think we will go and be aggressive all back here on this group with our stick dude. Whether we can take out both Chirons remains to be seen, but yeah, we're starting off with the stick dude first, and then we're going to bombs away. I don't know if we can bomb away that much at this guy. So maybe I should think about the Scylla first. Let's take a look at what they bring to the table. So more poisonous goo. So getting rid of the 2 goo Chirons does not get rid of goo, and poisonous goo at that. And this guy has Sonic Blast, which dazes us, which is not a fun thing to have to deal with either. So, because I don't think you guys can plop your things over the wall. Yeah. And we might be able to reach this guy with Boom Blast, but that's going to be a little bit of a problem. Just a little bit of a problem. So that's not necessarily good. What I am going to do is get you up here, Cecil, to get a turret over here in the general area, because we're going to need it. The Scyllas are close. Shane, Marine Grunt, Vansen. We do have Mind Crush. So we could deal 100 damage, which is nothing on this guy anyway. So it'd be a little bit of a waste. But I'm moving you forward to get ready to refrenzy us. Now I gotta think, it might have been better to have everybody up near the front just so we can be closer to popping around the corner. My mistake given the placement of that Scylla, because we can come over here. Well, the good thing is we can come over here and we can at least get a shot over here. We'll just have to think about it. I just don't have good uses for a lot of us. I'm going to start with the stick dude maneuver, and maybe killing enough gets us in enough range to do something with the will. So Joe Marotta, you're the one I'm choosing to get out here. Now how far, before we go, how far, and you can still move, correct? Yes, you can move up to here. And how far does your onslaught go? So like I can get up as far as this and then be able to still onslaught. So let's, if I don't have to onslaught, I won't. We'll save it for maybe a heavy we bring around the corner to help us with this thing. And we are going to pop rapid clearance now, so I do not forget. And we can get you over here for a mighty swing to get us started, I do believe. Start playing with their will, start cutting them down. I don't think I can stand to the side of one of these and pick up both with one hit. So what we're going to do is we are going to, I guess, make an Umbra and then hopefully get far enough away from an Umbra. Well, say we got another thing over here, and the Asteria I think is a bombing dude. Yeah, explosives, which we just adore. Let's see. Do I want to hold off on the Shield Bearer Prime? That's the big question. I do have an incendiary grenade if I could wound the guy and then kill him with that. But that's going to take a lot of actions that I'd rather not commit to yet. So we're going to come over here. And in fact, we're going to come over here because we shouldn't have to move, I hope. And we might get lucky enough to pick up multiples. We'll find out. Now we're seeing some Tritons. We're getting close enough to see them now. Okay, we can get 2 for 1 here. And we got a Triton back there. We got a Triton right here. So that's good to give us potential extra swings against the gooey guys. I'm going to move a little, like say right here, and I might be able to pick up you guys without moving further. And I'm going to come between you two so I can decide how I want to deal with this shield bearer. And I think I kill it. No, I don't kill it in 1. So if I did that, I would have to gain back some health or action points over here to be able to throw. And I do have ready for anything, so I can switch around my grenade should I need it. This won't quite kill you, and maybe I can then kill you with the purification grenade and not have to worry about an Umbra in our midst. Okay. And if worse comes to worse, you know, he'll die, so he won't appear right away, I don't think. So I'm going to come in between all these things here and try dealing with it. Well, maybe I come here first so I can kill you hopefully in 1 swing. It's going to be real close. It's going to be borderline. That's a 1 swing kill. Ooh, baby. 360. 360. And I'm out of range for onslaught with you. How far can you run should I need it, Nikolai? We can double dash to here, so I have an out if we need some more onslaught to keep us going. So we do have an out. So it's going to be borderline with armor and whatnot if we can kill this guy in 1 go. So I think I can reach. I wonder if I can reach from there. Oh, and we can kill him in 1 swing. So that's good news. So I am going to come all the way over so I can get a twofer here. That means I can follow up swing here and hopefully take out this goo boy. We got some guys panic. I mean, they panic so much they knock down the scenery. So we're going to come over here and do this twofer game over here now. And I think you can see, although, you know, I'm still using it because this is vanilla and I'm going to use whatever's available for us. But you can see now we got some big hefty guys out here that we need to deal with. Let me just get a sense once again how far your onslaught works. Oh, I haven't picked you. How far your onslaught gets us, so we can get about yay far, which means I could really shoot into the abdomen to wear down, potentially. I just hate that this thing is in the way right now. So I'm going to jump my heavy over here. And I'm going to jump my other heavy over here. Kind of breaking away from our onslaught team at the moment.
Here's a little
And then we need to worry about our snipers, because we can get our snipers forward, but not close enough for any kind of a shot, which is just horrid. So I don't really think, as much fun as we're having right now, we still have Scyllas out there that are really, are really dangerous for us. I can get 3 swipes here, which is only 1,000 or so points against this thing. So that's really not going to finish anything up there other than weaken it. So I think maybe what we do with you now, Joe Marotta, is think about pulling you back. First thing we're going to do is put that there. And then we're going to see how far you can throw. And you must have quarterback, and hopefully we're going to kill it with the flame. And I see no Umbra signal that it's rising in the flame. So we did our job to eliminate the Umbra. Now we kind of need to pull back, because these guys are going to scream the heck out of us if we don't. Wow, I've never really noticed if enemies ever appear down there. I hope they don't. And we're going to pull back a little bit. The other thing I can do is I do have a dash remaining. We can get a dash over here and also do some swings here. Let's go find out how we may or may not. Well, the other thing we can do with you guys is this. One of you can... you are going to war cry to limit this guy. You are probably going to do an adrenaline rush so you can at least shoot for 1 action. Probably with your big gun as opposed to the bomber, I think. And I have nobody else out here that can do any such action, so I'm really just going to be bringing you guys up for positioning against the big guys. And we got to worry about bombs too. So that's the other thing. Maybe I have to commit over here to taking the bomber out and taking our chances with the Scyllas, making us panic. That is a definite possibility here coming up that could happen to us. The bomber is a wild card I realized I don't want to have to deal with, and I think hopefully 2 swings will help us out. Okay, that helps us out mightily, and we still can reposition or come over here for 1 more swing if we need a little push to wear them down, which I think we're going to need more than a push because we don't have enough of us lined up properly. Now let's just see what your shotgun can see. So if we could shred a little bit with you, Takeda, and I can't really look because, I don't know, because of this obstacle in a way, I don't know that we're going to have a clear enough shot against that abdomen at our angle, unfortunately, but we're about to find out. And I'm also going to boom blast and adrenaline rush, so we can also follow up with your little laser weapon here. So let's do both. It's a lot of will just to give us a little extra shot here, but I'm a little bit desperate in how we came around and rushed around the corner to do enough damage. Okay, that'll strip a lot of armor off the abdomen. I hope. And then we can follow up with the laser. That won't strip any more. Thank goodness it's Warcried. We got to worry about this guy running at us and screaming and panicking us. That's another potential problem. Drumax. Unfortunately, we cannot quick aim with you. We can just take a single shot. Oh, wait. Onslaught. That's what I was also thinking we could do. We can onslaught here, so you can get some more shots over here. How did I forget that? Okay, we're getting it worn down. I still don't have enough firepower to really finish this baby off. I got one shot here. Unless, yeah, and I can't do rapid clearance because we aren't going to kill it. That would be a waste of will. But I think we got rid of the armor. Oh, wait, you can't shoot now because I chose Onslaught. Oh, well. I can bring you here to do that same shot I was going to do. And overall, pretty sure the shard gun will do more damage than the swing of the stick, I think. 25 times 15. Sure seems like that, even though my math, because 25 is 4 per 100, 12, 30, 40, it's slightly higher. So we'll try it. Plus it puts a little virus in the guy. And his will points are way down. And if we get the virus in him, then he may panic. So we will only have one active big guy coming at us. And hopefully you're hidden enough. So the virus is in him. He should panic now with his will points at 0. This guy's will points down to 5. So we'll have a chance coming up to be able to have an opportunity to panic this guy. So maybe we have done just enough. Now, none of you, and I can come out here for a quick aim to start damaging the big guy. And you're close enough to be able to come around the corner if we need help. Can you get a shot on the big guy? Potentially. Also. So we do get a couple quick aim shots here. Since it's just single sniper shots, seems like Mark for Death is a waste. So we'll just quick aim. And where's the best place to go for? If he screams, well, we can't get past the smasher to hit a head, I don't think. It's just hidden in there too much. So he's going to scream no matter what we do. And we aren't taking out a smasher. Let's go for a leg. It's about all we can do. And we're not going to take a leg out. Now maybe we can see that leg again. And where is the one we hit? Smasher. Maybe we didn't hit the leg. Maybe we missed the leg after all. Yeah, we hit the carapace. All right. Hang in there. Now we also have Nikolai. So, not that we need to kill this guy. But if you did come out here and were able to take enough swings, if we could get 3 swings, I can't believe I forgot about you. If you're close enough to get 3 swings, we actually could kill this. That's what I'm thinking. But you'll probably only get 2, but he's going to panic anyway, so let's just do it. Yeah, you're not close enough. You got to move in. I don't really want to get in the way of the turret, but he's going to panic, right? I can be aggressive. Be aggressive. Whoa! I never seen that. We just knocked off his smashers. He's falling apart. That was cool. That was pretty dang cool. And with him panicking, I don't think there's anything he can do to us. We'll still, just for aesthetics, back you off. And he recovered his will points. So he ended up not doing anything to us anyway. So there you go. Now we got some shots we can bring on these guys. And we could remote control to get 2 more over there. Why not? And pretty much we don't need a lot more over here to finish it off. You know, Shane, Marine, Grunt, Vansen, we're dashing you around just so you can get a shot also for us. And we are still frenzied one more turn, and after that we'll probably have to re-frenzy. But let's give you a shot at least, just to get you into the action. And the guy's almost done. In fact, he's probably gonna bleed out. And yes, he is. So now all our attentions with everybody else can come over here. So what I'm leaning towards is this. A bunch of rebukes flying his way with a little boom blast. So one thing I think we need to do, we'll pick you, Michael Romanov, and get this guy marked for death. Should have done it after my first shot, but we got another boom blast coming up. And then we're gonna, oh actually you have one more thing to do, and that is this.
Let's get this done.
And we're just trying to pile on the damage. Now we'll do the same thing with you, Takeda. The other thing we have with you is Rage Burst, but we're saving that for the big guy at the end. Not that you can use up Rage Burst, but let's do the Boom Blast. One more. And hopefully we've stripped as much armor as possible. You have one more weapon of choice to shoot on over here. So I can't quite seem to lock into the head or anything like that. So I guess we're just going for a leg. And that leg is a bleeding. Alright, so we also got our 2 stick dudes here. Let's get everybody else just shooting and firing to see how much we can wear them down. And I'm talking about you, our snipers. There's a sonic head. Maybe we can take that out if we aren't able to kill it.
Aiming. Got you.
So at least its most fearsome ability can be taken out just in case. Oh, let's let him turn back. We like it when he smiles upon us.
Taking aim.
I don't think we managed to take out a head, but it's got to be pretty worn down if anybody, I mean anybody, can get close enough for some kind of a shot. Maybe a shard gun. Problem is we don't have quick aim with you, so it's not... What are we looking at will-wise? He's got a lot of will, so we're not... We got to be mighty careful with this guy. We got to be mighty careful. So we're going to come over here and take a couple swings and run away. And that's what I was hoping. At least those are gone. He can still psych us out a little bit, I guess. But those are gone. And those are what blocks the headshot. So let's back off. Plus we're going to get a will hit when this one dies. It's still not going to make him... Unfortunately, it's just not going to make him panic. That's our big problem. Now, what we could see about doing with you... just to wear him down is we can get close enough for a war cry, and that sure will limit what he can do. But the other thing I'm going to check is we might be able to get close enough to take the head out, and if we take the head out, I guess he has the smashers are gone. So he can't, is there anything else he can do to us? He can spawn a mind fragger. Okay. We're going to try and see if your dash can get you close enough, Nikolai, for a shot on that head. I mean a good shot on that head. Ooh, baby, baby. There's not a guarantee that we would take out that head. So what I'm going to risk is getting you closer. Do you like how I take risks with other people? We're going to get you here, and then all he can do is spit out a mind fragger if I can take out that head. That's my understanding if I'm reading it correctly here. So even though it looks like I'm putting you in a threatening position, I don't think I am. Yeah, the head's gone. I don't, let him poop out a mind fragger. We can deal with it. And then if I bring you up anyway, can you dash close enough for a good old-fashioned shot of your own? And we could mightily hurt the guy to where we get close to making him bleed out. Oh, so close to just taking him out. But I think there's a chance we got him in bleed out range by taking this shot, and that's what I'm counting on. Yeah, that was two gigantic oofs, and look what's opened for us now. What is opened for us now is the final chamber. So before we move anybody, we're recovering will all the way around. So I'm just taking one turn to just recover will for everybody. Because let's face it, we've used a hell of a lot of will.
There's always time for our...
There is the entity, the Ugathian receptacle that we need to get to. Okay, everybody has recovered will. And let's get moving forward now. I think we'll come over here and pick up a turret because we can always use it again. Okay, we'll step here and pick up... Oh, we don't have enough actions to pick up the turret. So we'll do that next turn for you, Cecil.
What's the plan?
What I can do... Yeah, I can't even do anything because I moved you so far there. So we're just going to kind of do one more turn of recovering will. Because look how much we used already in this room. I want to get everybody back to full will where I can. You are at full will, so we'll get you front and center to get ready to frenzy everybody. We can see the dang thing behind his little hidey wall right at the moment. And I'm just going to keep you there for now. As we get everybody moving forward, unless they need just a little bit more will. I want to go into that last room, maxed will. So if you're max will, you move. Otherwise... Okay, we're starting to see enemies over there in the distant regions already. So the reinforcements, no matter how quickly we move up here, or maybe I think they were already there. I don't think they spawned as reinforcements. I hope. Now we'll start moving everybody towards the front wall to get up into positions where we can see about starting to take these guys out. Now, how do we get a line of sight from there? That's what I want to know. Marine Grunt Vansen. I guess that's good cover for the moment. We'll use the body of the goo guy. And then get everybody else moving up there. So we can get everybody frenzied. And we'll not jump. We'll save the will for now. And Robbie Zaso. Okay, so we pretty much lost sight of them by hiding around the corners, but I didn't want to risk them shooting bombs at us quite yet. And we're going to continue moving folks forward. Now we do have this when it comes to grenades and launchers, so you Takeda, I think we can still, let's kind of get a sense of the arc, which you can't shoot very far at this point anyway, so we need to get you up to the wall. And we are starting to see our first enemies in the next chamber. And it's a somewhat dangerous sniper. And he'll disappear if we don't make the right kind of shot or can't make the right kind of shot on him. So I do have a sniper here. Potentially, let's check your shot. And we have potential to take out the Pain Chameleon. So that's just what we're going to do. We're going to quick aim. And cross our fingers. There we go. You did your job, Callum. Let's give you a second shot just because of that. Now we don't have to be so precise. And then one more shooter just might be enough. We have one more sniper to get forward. You should be able to get the job done, except I didn't give you cover and leave you actions. Zigzag.
I'm going in.
So that kind of means we have others that we need to have take shots. We'll just try this from here since we don't have to worry about him disappearing at least. Oof. Yeah, this is at least better aim-wise. But not good enough aim-wise. So we kind of need to... Now, by moving in, though, we become bomb targets. That's for dang sure. So, for starters, we're going to do a little dash. Dash and shoot. Plus a little scouting, and we really didn't see anything else. And then we'll run on back. That's the plan. We'll start peeking around the corner a little bit. I'll bring someone here. I'll bring someone here. I don't think we have the weaponry to shoot at that distance. Not really. And I don't think... I'm hoping he can't reach us at that distance. And we're going to get ready to frenzy everybody next turn. And start progressing inside the final chamber. Cross your fingers. I guess what we could do, in case there's something else that's going to come at us, kind of do one of these numbers with you guys.
Nothing's getting past me.
Then we have to worry about becoming marked as we start moving into this final chamber also. And then, of course, we have, you know, reinforcements that pop up out of here. So we definitely got our work cut out for us as we move forward. Time to frenzy. And I think, as far as I can tell, we do pick everybody up. So it is time to get a moving. Now, dashing in wise with you guys, you can see we just do not, these guys are a long way in there, so we do have to potentially put up with bombs, and we do have to potentially put up with you know, various overwatches. Of course, that overwatch at that distance doesn't frighten me that much, so we're going to test it out, but I want to get what I think is the bombs may hurt us a little bit over here. Well, I guess we'll find out. But it is kind of a little bit of cover to get us in close. So we're going to run the overwatch over here and then hope we can survive some bombs. That's the best I can come up with at the moment.
Watch out, I'm moving in.
And there's another Triton out there, and definitely something we should be concerned with. A Praetorian. Holy smokes, just sounds horrible. 660 hit points. So Drumax, that's not even a one swipe kill with a scyther. So they're upping their game here, guys. They're upping their game here. So part of me is let's get you dashed up. Then we can onslaught if I decide to bring someone over this way. And let's just see what our sniper shot looks like.
Identifying target.
We have a decent chance, but not a guaranteed chance, to take out the torso. So as backup, I'm dashing you forward in case we need the onslaught. And then hopefully you can reach if I decide I don't need the onslaught. We're gonna bring in this cover. And we didn't run the overwatch. So we got some options here coming up. And I could always bring my sniper farther forward if we felt that was necessary. And I don't think my jet jumping gets me over the top of this thing. It doesn't even get me up to this thing. So that's not an option. I would get pretty far forward so I could stand in the open and not quite get behind that rock. So you, Takeda, you may be the one that has to come forward. And we might just do an adrenaline rush just to get a couple rebuke shots off of you. Thinking that a little bit. And it'll be touch and go if we're close enough to start taking away some damage over there. Or if we can even reach it from where we are. I can't even reach the Overwatcher. So that play was a little premature. And these guys are all too far away. So I just have this single shot. And I think the Bane Prime, is it better? Let's weaken him so he can be hittable and killable and slowed down. And then blast 90 with shred 30. He'll disappear. I can't take out that torso.
I'm here.
Let's see. So you would potentially have a shot from there. So if I could get my sniper a little bit closer to make it a better shot, that would be a good thing. I'm going to dash you in and risk the Overwatch. Hopefully we're out of range. And we are. Since it's mostly out of range of us, I was hoping we'd be out of range of it. So let's move our sniper forward, Callum. Let's see if this closer range with a quick aim helps. And it did. So we have the ability to take him out potentially. Ooh, still not. Still not with one swing. It would take two swings and then I'm standing in the open just a little too much. So what does this shot look like from this distance? Looks like a better option. Now, I think that was a better option. And do we have any shots remaining? Well, now the one action rebuke sounds like a much better choice. And I think he might just bleed out for us. Yes, yes. One Praetorian down. So now I feel a little safer rushing us forward. I kind of like the idea of keeping us spread out. I'm also liking the idea of bringing you under this overhang cover a little bit to better weather the bombardment we're about to take. Or am I going to reveal some more enemies? That is the question. So let's proceed that way with you, Nikolai, so we have onslaught available. At least I think we have onslaught available. Yes. So let's see if you see anything here, Nikolai. Okay, nothing new. I guess we're taking a chance. And then I think Drumax will step you back here because you're still close enough to follow for onslaught. Now I got to get some aggressive movement forward with some of the rest of us where it's possible.
I'm going in.
We're all prone to potential bombardments. And you know, that's the risks that we're gonna take. And I don't see any shooters, but we've seen a couple snipers already. It doesn't mean we haven't found all the snipers yet. Yeah, jumping. Doggone it. Not quite far enough. But I got to push us. And since that's not cover potentially, we're risking this.
Catch me if you can.
Is that where I go? You're a heavy for a reason. And then we got a couple more of you to push forward. And Cecil, because we gotta get you following. Because we might need some healing coming up. Cross your fingers. Okay, Mark of the Void is officially now out there. And so we don't pass it on to each other. We kind of need... Oh, they can shoot those a lot farther than we can shoot ours. And we're losing arms. So yes, we need you up there, Cecil. I didn't see any other arms coming off. Who lost their arm? That's you, Drumax, and you're bleeding, but it's not the end of the world. My question here is, 2 swings should be enough, even with armor. So I shouldn't need the onslaught. And I'm going to do the rapid clearance, even though we're not aware of any other clearance needs to be done up there. But if I'm going to kill this guy, I kind of want to take him out. Now, who has the mark? It should show who has the mark, right? That's just mind control immunity. It should clearly show who has the mark, I would think. So let me just keep looking at folks here. It's been a while since I've done this mission, so it's been a while since I've had to recognize what the mark is, because we don't really want to be near each other if we're carrying around that mark to pass on to others. Right? Am I thinking properly here? Well, I don't see who has it right off the top of my head. Aha, here it is. Michael Romanov. So that's something we got to keep in mind as we move you around and we don't get people too near you. Let's see if the info describes it. Mark of the Void. Apply a mark on the enemy which damages it and enemies within 5 tiles at the start of each turn. So you're going to take damage every turn for a while, Michael Romanov. We just got to keep you away from others. So let's get you dashing, Nikolai. And then we should be able to get you close enough in a single move for 2 swings. We're gonna now I do have a dash, so I don't necessarily, since I'm not aware of any other enemies, I'm not going to do rapid clearance. Well, yes I do, because otherwise I won't have actions to dash away with or just run away with. So I have to spend that, because I don't want to keep you standing up there totally in the open. One bomber is gone. And we'll come back to you. Now I have another guy, and I think we're in situation, except I wish I could disrupt that Overwatch without you having to run it. You, Takeda, my man, you're a heavy, because I kind of want to keep him there because he's my path to getting enough actions up to this Chiron here. So, and we also could follow with you, even though you're bleeding. Well, first of all, can you get that far? No. Do I have anybody else who can onslaught? No. So, well, I take that back. You do have that ability, but you won't be able to get far enough forward to make it useful, Shane Marine Grunt. The limitations of the way I built you. So, your dash would get here. I'd almost have to use my 2 dashes to get you back here, and then that would get me back, I think, to 3, so I could run up here close enough to swing. It's cutting it close. Cutting it close, and it would mean having to get you over in the range of how far can you get? This would be doable. Well, but then we'd have to, but you'd be able to come next to him, switch out the med kit. Or do you have your own med kit? No, you can't even use, yes, you have your own med kit. So you can heal yourself, but then you don't have the actions. So I kind of need to get you forward. Let's see if I can do this properly to save the actions so you can get healed and yet still move forward for the onslaught I might need. That's what I'm trying to set up. So let's get you up here. You'll have 2 actions left to do the healing.
On my way.
And if I bring you 1 step here,
I'll try to get there in one piece.
you have, you can change things around without any cost. Which means we can bring this down here for Robbie Zaso. And Robbie Zaso can heal you. That doesn't take care of your arm. We still have to get Cecil over your way to do that. But I'm going to run Cecil as far as we can run him for now. And it doesn't look like I can run through here. So we're going to run him here for now to get him as close to you coming up so we can heal that arm and get you back in the game. Okay. Do you have anything to shoot at? Or is it better to get you up high somewhere, but not too close to anybody? It'd be nice to get you up here to snipe down in there. So that's what I'm going to play. I don't think we're within 5 by rushing you up here with your mark. So we're bringing you here at the base of the stairs. Okay. Now let's get this thing going. We can run you, we can dash you over here. Oh, no. Well, you're going to get healed again, don't worry. But you did get rid of the overwatch, and it means I can run you this much farther forward, and he can still onslaught. Okay. The plan is taking shape, can we say? So we then bring you here to take him out. Let's see if you're in range first. Yes. So, rapid clearance and swing. Now I have the ability to 1 more dash, so it ends up I am not. Ooh, can't get up that ramp. How far does your onslaught cover? So I probably just need to do it now just to get you up to 4, just to make sure we can move close enough after that dash. So it's only giving you 1 action. But that should hopefully guarantee now that we can get close enough. Oh, fudge cake. That we can get close enough. There. Undo the fudge cake. And the bombs are taken care of. So now we can get maybe another individual over here for when that thing comes down. And we got reinforcement zone there, reinforcement potential zone there. And then I think we got some towards the back somewhere. Yeah, another one there. So reinforcements will be a thing. So what I'm going to start, even though you don't have the longest range, your stick, I don't think, is going to do us good anymore. So we're going to bring you up here for some potential shots coming up with the shotgun, if he should open the door for us. All right. Now you have some movements. And I'm actually, it may take our sniper friend a couple moves to get over here. So we're going to kind of bring you over in this direction too. To maybe put you here temporarily for a shot or two through the opening. Not that you also have a shotgun, not the most accurate in the world. Or perhaps we bring you down here. You'll also be able to work against reinforcements. The question is, do they pop up ready and able to shoot and move? I can't recall. I guess we'll find out. And now we got to really push forward and stay spread out where possible as the marks of the void start getting used against us. Okay, you Takeda. Yeah, you don't have any more movement. We're going to have a meeting between you two so we have proper actions with you. But for now, I'm jumping you Takeda forward, hoping we can... We'll bring you off to this angle, hoping you might be able to rebuke once the shield walls come down and or Destiny. And Callum, we gotta get you'll be taking the sniper post on this side. Okay, so they do come right out. And we'll see who got marked this time.
Oh!
Now that I know the symbol that I'm looking for. So you took some hurt, Michael Romanov. We're going to have to get that dealt with, but for now, we're getting you close to your perch.
Running.
All right. Cecil, we can move you this far to be able to heal. And Drumax has the mark, which you can argue is not a big deal because, see, he can't shoot right now. We could just run him away from everybody, but I want to get him healed so we have the option for him to shoot.
Moving now.
Now, do we not have the heal limbs perk? Holy smokes, I might not be able to heal your limbs. Is that a level 7, baby, that we don't have picked up? Yikes. So none of my technicians would have had this available, so I don't think... Doggone it, I don't think we can make you functional. We have nobody to fix your arms. So, all your weapons are two-handed. Really, I'm just going to back you off. In fact, I see a clip for a weapon you don't even use. So let's just back you off, get you away from everybody, Drumax.
Making haste.
So you don't pass that damage on to everybody else. Yikes. The good news is, we're real close to this guy. He's a shield bearer. So we just got to get rid of his, this. And he should. Oh, he's a Tar Shadow guy. Well, all the more reason to let him bleed forever and ever and ever. Shane Marine Grunt Vansen. I'm actually sending you down the middle to potentially help us down there. In fact, I'm going to use up 6 of our will to get you there sooner. So you can potentially run side to side frenzying people, but I guess once we're in place, frenzy is less of an issue. Callum, run right by him and start getting into your position. So the way we're going to end up doing this is you'll come down here. I guess that gives it, or maybe I need to have you down ground level to shoot when that side comes down. Okay, so I can't jump down unless I jump here and then can jump down. Let's just run you down unless we can dash. Yeah, even the dashing's weird, changing heights. So so we'll dash. And then you'll also be nearby to hopefully cover the reinforcements. Nikolai, you might be able to get in here to offer first damage. Ooh, you have Rage Burst. Boy, now there's some thinking that we had going on. Before I do that, let me just see what the shot looks like. And that looks like it could be a Rage Burstable shot. So we're going to take a chance. What? I misclick. Now, trust me, that does not keep him from doing anything bad to us. We're going to jump you up here.
Here we go.
Oh, you also? So he was able to mark 2 of us? Or you were just a little bit too close? Did I not pay attention to that? Doggone it. It's a lot of marks out there, my friends. A lot of marks out there. We need to do damage. We need to do damage. And this time, I've got the will for it. See, I just randomly did that and hit confirm, aim this way. Y'all see that? Learn how not to do that yourself in the future. And we'll slowly try wearing them down. Can we see if we can try hitting an eye somewhere? All right. Mind control frenzy. Can't quite take it out now, can we? So what we're going to do is come up close. This will prevent you, Callum, from getting up to your perch.
Ready to fire.
Well, okay. You get to the base of your ladder now to get up to your sniping position. And your side hasn't opened yet anyway, so hopefully that doesn't slow us down too much. Where do I want to place a turret? And to be quite honest, I am going to... we may get reinforcements here, so Drumax, you're not... we're running you away.
Positioning, prioritizing speed.
And then I'm thinking, in case something comes out of here, let's throw one turret back here to cover that zone for us. And then another turret will kind of be up here to help us there. So let's move in that direction. Shane, Marine, Grunt, Vansen. We're getting you close. We can move you up, but I think it's in our interest to heal you first. Can we move up? Let's find out. No. Gosh darn it. I could have moved you up after healing before.
Need a moment.
Now we can't. And I can't quick aim into there. So let's get to the base of the ladder. And try again next time. We will overwatch here against reinforcements coming out. Since we can't hit the entity. And then Robbie Zaso. I'm kind of... Now we have a big gun for you too. But you're marked. So is there an angle? I don't know if there's going to be an angle we can get you to. I'm going to bring you here. Maybe you can help with reinforcements there. And some more marks going out. Yikes.
5x5.
Okay, Callum, you're marked. You also can get up here for a shot. And I guess, since you can also take a shot, we will do marked for death. If he's going to mark us, we're going to mark it. And we got an eye. Good. So we don't have the luxury of blamming away in there, but we will focus in on some eyes here. And slowly wear this thing down. And there's going to be a spot here where we have to inject something at some point. If I recall, it appears somewhere out here, but we'll keep our eyes open for that. And I think Nikolai over here, you're the one that has the duty for that. What I will do is let's get you here.
I'm going in.
Let's throw that turret up here to be our kind of aid on shooting anything that comes out of there. Shane, Marine, Grunt, Vansen. I don't know where I can bet. You know, Frenzy doesn't seem to be that important now. So in case this side stays open, we'll guess and bring you over here for an extra shot. Question, do you have an extra med kit? Oh, you have a nice one here. But the regular one healed you up when it got down to about halfway, so we'll do this. And now we're going to have to reload. not marked on this side, it would appear. So we're going to start getting marked on this side soon enough. Okay, did we move? I was thinking we'd be able to do this, and I'm not going to spend for just a single shot. Let's hope we can keep wearing it down as we have been, because we need to fast, because we're all starting to take some hurt. Now, do you have a med kit? No. That's an issue. So that kind of means we're going to have to run you over in that direction, Cecil, because we need some healing help over there. I'm not aware of any more reinforcements yet. Let's see who's left. We don't have an opening to shoot on this side. And maybe, no, I don't think, because he closed up on our side. Do we have a med kit here we can get you? Oh, Robbie, that's what we just realized. We don't have a med kit for you. So, because of that, let's get you a little out of range of the healer, so you don't give the mark to him. So we'll go here to clearly be out of range, since you can't shoot this turn anyway, so we can get you healed. It looked like he's looking over here. Now, does the mark not stay for very long? No, it's still there. It stays. And he opened back up on this side. So let's do those shots first. I have the will, so we are marking for death. And we'll take a couple quick aims.
Aiming.
See if we can get lucky with an eye. It looks like we cannot. So let's go for a, well, that tentacle's out. Do we have any other tentacles we can harm? Not really.
On it.
Will he peek? He's not even peeking our way, is he now? So we don't have a chance for an eye. So let's just take our shot.
Got you.
And then we have another shot over here. So we'll see if we can wear out another tentacle so he has a harder time hiding himself. Let's see if he backs up. No. Can we see another tentacle we haven't taken out? Not really. And the wearing down is going too slow for my tastes right now. Okay, so you're healed.
All set.
No, we have to get you healed. Now let's jump you back up to say this angle maybe, so maybe you can launch something in there next time we have a chance.
On it.
Okay, so this isn't quite the angle to be trying that particular shot, and we don't want to get too close to our friends. And we are closed off on this side. Now you are too close and you're going to hurt him, so we got to back you off now. And Joe Marotta, I don't think you can see through anything over there to hit the thing. So, nope, not going to happen. Stay put. You, Takeda, I wonder, can a thing launch over the top? There's a chance. And then it doesn't look like much of a chance. So we'll just keep you here. And you can't even evac back there, so every time he comes back, I think you're far enough to be safe. And our turret is done. So much for having the turret so close. Fortunately, he does not have a whole heck of a lot of hit points. So we're going to see if we're close enough to take him out.
Just give the word. More than good enough.
Part of me is pissed off about the cost of what he took out from us, but this is the last mission, so it really doesn't matter. Shane, Marine, Grunt, Vansen. We open back up on this side. So that means, looks like we don't quick aim with you or anything. So Joe Marotta, can we see an eye? The eyes are facing over here a lot. He turned his head away from the other side. So let's see if we can take out some more eyes. And he has a tentacle covering that one. So we got, although that tentacle is not working. I thought if we took out tentacles, they wouldn't block eyeballs so much. Apparently, that's not the case. So we're infecting it with virus. His will. I've never. Does this thing have the ability to panic? I don't know. I can do just enough for 2 quick aims. We're slowly taking out eyes, but you know, we're almost ready to kill the guy. Will we survive from the marks that everybody has? Shane Marine Grunt, you know what I'm going to do with you? You might be a little close here to give him more damage. I guess we'll find out soon enough. We've taken out a lot of eyes. Have you noticed that? Problem is, I don't think we can afford to hit another eye, but we can afford to really hurt him. And see if that's hopefully far enough away so you don't hurt him. And then over on this side, we don't have a shot. So I think that's going to be it for just about everybody except you. We have the opening here for you to do your thing, you Takeda. So we're going to launch a rebuke in there and then follow with a destiny. And hey, you know, maybe, just maybe, looky there. All right, Nikolai, there is your zone. Do what you need to do.
For countless eons, the Ugothian entity had planned this day. With the power to bend an entire ecosystem to its will, its triumph over humanity was inevitable. No wonder it considered itself a god. It knew that even if we defeated its armies, it could wait us out. Its real weapon was the Pandora virus, the ultimate terraforming tool. But there was one possibility it had never accounted for: that we would seize that tool for ourselves. It was now that the real war began. The war to recreate the world according to human needs, to build a sustainable system that would allow the individual to flourish. There was no space for New Jericho in the new system. Synedrion could no longer make excuses. Coexistence was impossible. Tobias West was an honorable opponent, but he had to be destroyed. When she heard what Synedrion had accomplished, the Exalted proclaimed that the age of the dead god was over, and the disciples of Anu were dissolved. After that, she disappeared. It did not take long for her religion to be forgotten. Synedrion began to build the new world. Old species were revived, and new ones were designed. The age of scarcity was over. The earth became a work of art, a testament to human ingenuity. As for the Phoenix Project, we finally had the support we needed. It was time to build, to train, to prepare. Up there, in celestial darkness, something ancient and powerful still hungered for our planet. But next time, we'd be ready.
So there you go, my friends. We did it. We finished. Surviving Haven 79, destroyed 22. Decent population, survived over 50%. We activated 9 out of 19 bases. We only missed about 20 exploration sites, so not so bad there. There you go. Let's see what else is out there. Enemy-wise, it looks like Arthron's 278 killed, lead the pack as far as the single variety of Pandorans that is single most of any variety that we killed. And let's see what we got. These are faction forces we had to kill. Wow, a lot of Forsaken in this one. Not so much in the way compared to the Pure. So this one was much more Forsaken heavy than some. So there you go. There's a nice overview there. Soldiers recruited. We ended up with 36 soldiers recruited. 5 soldiers were killed. Some of those were minor in the base defense. Soldiers reaching level 7. We had 14 of us that made it there. Unfortunately, we could only take 9 on the final mission. And we didn't do too much in the way of vehicles here. We acquired some as far as the ground vehicles, and we did nothing with Mutogs. We did a heck of a lot with the air game. Here's our battles fought. This was back in the day when it was profitable to still steal aircrafts, and we stole 7 of them. Or at least, were we successful on them all? I think we might have been. So that means we stole ourselves 7 vehicles. Crazy. The day of doing that has long ended, as they've updated the game back from Festering Skies time. And this will give you a chance of all the different missions, an idea of what we've done there. Research and development. These are the projects we completed. I'm not going to go over number by number. You can always just pause at this point if you want to see any specific numbers. But we were productive as far as our tech, materials, food, everything. And the number of weapons produced. Augmentations, we didn't do a whole lot. We did a fair amount, only about 7 mutations, 13 bionics. So we didn't overdo those by any means. Let's see what the next page is. And that's it. So I hope you all enjoyed Season 2. 2 out of our 5 are now completed. This is ZigZagZog signing off from somewhere in this world. Thanks so much for watching, and I do hope to see you next time.